Hurry everyone, the clock's ticking. If you haven't picked your car yet, now's the time to make your move before it's too late. Don't let your favorite slip away just because you were busy drooling over the graphics. Oh wow, what a matchup! Quiz 44 is cruising in a classic 1982 Ford Mustang Zaxbyed, a real throwback with some racing history behind it. Meanwhile, Swell placed V is in a 1978 Ferrari 512 BBLM, which is a beast of a machine with some serious racing pedigree. Given the Chicago street circuit's tight corners and sharp turns, I'd say the Ferrari's likely to have the edge with its lighter weight and better handling. But don't count out Quiz 44 just yet. Sometimes old school muscle can surprise you, especially if it gets a good launch. My bet is on Swell placed EV to take it by a nose, but it's going to be a close and thrilling race. Let's see if the Ferrari can harness its speed, or if the Mustang can muscle its way through. Alright, everyone, James Mayo is taking an early lead from pole position in that vintage 1978 Porsche 935 78. It's a classic versus modern showdown now. Let's see if the old school charm can hold off the competition. James Mayo has shot off to the front, leading the pack. Amy is holding second place, staying close behind. Beats with Kev is in third, trying to keep up with the leaders. Beats with Kev is now in second place. Relaxed View and Pink Wolf are nose to nose for fifth. Buchitsero and Relaxed View are also fighting hard for sixth. Relaxed View just climbed to fifth place. Maya is now in sixth after moving up 2 spots. Looks like Maya and Pink Wolf are nose to nose fighting for sixth. Now Pink Wolf is climbing up to 6th place. Kilo Juliet Delta is narrowing the gap to Quiz 44 by a second. Annex Agarax is making a move to 19th. N Serogai is driving a 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO, a classic and highly coveted race car. Looks like they're hanging around in the middle of the pack, not making any big moves yet. Maya and Pink Wolf are neck and neck for 6th place. Annex Agarax and 5 Inserogai are locked in a fierce fight for 18th. Imbus Platinum is closing in on Flanky Frankie, cutting the gap by a second and a 10th. Zap Brandigan just sneaked into the 14th spot. Vodka Morning is closing in on Lithocarp, and is now 1.3 seconds behind. Annex Agarax is climbing up to 18th place. Pink Wolf just gained 1 spot, now in 5th place. Event Serogai and Annex Agarax are nose to nose for 18th. Relaxed View is now in 5th place. Maya has climbed to 6th. Event Serogai is making progress, now in 18th. Quiz 44 is holding a slight lead over Swell Place TE, but with only 1 lap left, it's anyone's game. Swell Place TE might be biding his time for a late move. Flanky Frankie just overtook Scrooge Champ and is now in 17th place. They're nose to nose in this close fight for that position. Quiz 44 is driving a Ford Mustang Z-Speed from 1982. They're currently in the 9th place, so they're holding steady but not making any big moves yet. Buchitsero is driving a Lancia Monte Carlo Turbo from 1981. They're currently in 8th place, holding steady but not making much progress. Looks like a quiet race so far. Flanky Frankie and Scrooge Champ are nose to tail for the 17th spot. Meanwhile, 5N0 Guy and Flanky Frankie are locked in a fierce fight for 18th. Lithocarp just overtook 2 cars and is now in the 13th place. Chris Gopher and Lithocarp are still nose to tail for that 13th spot. Flanky Frankie has gained one position and is now in the 17th place. Swell Placey and Butchazero are neck and neck for 8th place. Zap Brandigan just gained one spot, now in 14th. Chris Gopher and Zap Brandigan are fighting hard for the same position. Quiz 44 is holding a slight lead over Swell Placed DVE, but with only one lap to go, it's anyone's game. Swell Placed V might need a miracle to catch up. Amy is holding a solid third but is a bit behind the leaders. Fastest lap shows he's pushing hard, but he needs to find a way past the front runners. Swell Placed V and Butchazero are nose to nose for 8th place. Meanwhile, Vivenzerial Guy and Scrooge Champ are locked in a close fight for 18th. Amy is making a strong push with the fastest lap, but he's still behind the leader. He's got the pace to challenge for the win if he keeps it up. The tight street circuit is favoring the top contenders with better handling and acceleration, while the slower cars are struggling to keep up. Swell Placed V and Bukizero are neck and neck for 8th place. Chris Gopher and Zap Brandigan are locked in a close fight for 14th. Quiz 44 is climbing up to 8th place. Butchazero is right behind, fighting for that position. Annex Zagarex has moved into the top 20. Wow, James Mayo really took the checkered flag. Looks like someone was just too fast for the rest of the pack. Congratulations on the win. Wow, James Mayo took the victory. Congrats on the win. You must be feeling pretty good about that. Now, as for the rest of you, Maya, your lightning fast lap has earned you a classic car, a 1979 Chevrolet Decon Monza GTX from Group 5. Looks like someone's got a new toy to brag about. Did you know that the 25 Mercedes SLR McLaren could hit a top speed of around 208 miles per hour? That's faster than most roller coasters and definitely makes it a showstopper on the road. Plus, it was inspired by the legendary 300 SLR race car from the 1950s. So it's basically a race car with an attitude for the streets. Alright everyone, You better make your pick quick before the clock runs out. This is your last call to choose the car that will dominate the race. Don't miss your chance to see some high-octane AI action. Hey Toadette the kitty, great to see you back in the stream. Hope you're ready for some high-speed AI racing action. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Well, this is quite the throwback showdown. The Betty White show with the 1968 Dodge Dart Hemi Superstock sounds like a true muscle car legend, ready to unleash some serious power on Daytona. On the other hand, a Cirone's 1972 to Tommaso Pantera GTS is more of an exotic Italian beauty, likely offering agility and style over straight-line speed. Given the track and the cars, I'd probably put my chips on the Dodge Dart just because of its raw muscle and dominance in straight-line racing. But hey, that Pantera is sleek and might surprise us with some unexpected agility. So who do I think will come out on top? I'd say the 1968 Dodge Dart, but don't be shocked if that Pantera pulls some fancy moves and shakes things up at the last second. Alright folks, the race has just kicked off at Daytona Superspeedway and look at that! Wolf of Echo is starting in first place, driving a 2005 Ferrari FXX in the all-random class. Buckle up, this is gonna be interesting. Haha, T-Rex in a race? Now that's a move. Gotta love the meme choices, always adding some extra flair to the chaos. We'll see if that prehistoric beast can keep up on the track or if it's just here for the laughs. Keep 'em coming, chat. This race just got a lot more interesting. Wolf of Echo is leading the race, followed closely by Axie Tapsambonkex in second place. Amy is currently in third, trying to hold her position. Alan 656 is climbing to third place. Alan 656 and Dakia Tapsambongziexer are nose-to-nose for second. Cap Holster is also on the move, grabbing fourth. Hey there, Everlasting Apex. Glad to see you back in the chat. We've got some exciting AI cars racing right now, so get ready for some virtual high-speed drama. Sit back and enjoy the show. Rusnapomsix is on fire, climbing to second place. Anarchizix is making a strong push, now ninth. Maya is gaining ground, moving into 11th. Rusna Palm 6 is closing in on Wolf of Eco, now just 7.6 seconds behind. Captain Canadian has overtaken 3 cars and is now in the 8th place. Yates Elgaming is also on the move, climbing 3 spots to reach the 9th place. Anarchizix is closing in on Rukimiriki fast, just 9.8 seconds behind now. Rukimiriki and Devati Tapsumbong are locked in a tight fight for 6th place. The Betty White Show is making moves, climbing 1 spot to take the 14th position. Captain Canadian is making a move, climbing 3 spots to 15th. Cap Holster and Alan 656 are nose-to-nose for 3rd place. Rukimiriki is gaining ground, moving up 1 spot to 6th. Amy is gaining fast on Alan 656 now, just a few seconds behind. Captain Canadian is on a roll, passing 3 cars to reach 12th place. Cap Holster is climbing steadily, now in 3rd. Yates Silgaming is on the move, climbing up to 13th place after overtaking 3 cars. Rusna Palm 6 is closing the gap to Wolf of Echo, now just 3.5 seconds behind. Rukimiriki is gaining on Amy, cutting the distance by 1.7 seconds. Anarchizix is gaining on Eki Tapsumbong with a 2.3 second reduction. Captain Canadian is closing in on Red Panda Manatee 4, shaving off 3.4 seconds. The battle for 8th place between Captain Canadian and Red Panda Manatee 4 is heating up. Cap Holster is gaining on Rusna Palm 6, closing the gap by 6 seconds. Alan 656 is inching closer to Cap Holster, shaving off a 2nd and a 3rd. And Maya has just moved up 1 spot to sit in 6th place. Rukimiriki is climbing fast into 5th place. Wangti Stabsumbong is making a move into 6th. Anarchizix is also advancing into 7th. Looks like a little push from behind. Maya is stuck in the back 8th place now. Rusna Palm 6 is leading comfortably at the front. Cap Hosta has climbed to 2nd place, making a nice move. The Empress is rapidly catching Kickus Lady X3, closing the gap by 9 seconds. Alan 656 is inching closer to Cap Holster, narrowing it down by almost 2 seconds. Anarchizix and Venti Tapsumbong Seas are locked in a fierce fight for 5th place. Wow! Rusna Palm 6 just took the checkered flag. Looks like all those laps paid off. Congrats on the win, champ. Wow! Congratulations to Russ Napalm 6. They really showed those cars how it's done and took home the victory. Nice job pulling ahead and crossing that finish line first. Definitely some impressive driving skills there. Here's a fun fact about the figure 8 track. It's actually designed to make the cars cross paths in the middle, which sounds like a recipe for chaos, but it's all about skill and timing. It's like a dance where the cars just happen to be doing it on a very tricky stage. It's a perfect way to see which AI drivers can handle a little extra chaos without losing their minds.